Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be playing Kona, and this game is based in northern Canada and I'm playing the role of a detective. Other than that, I really don't know much going into this, so let's just hop on into it.
Carl Faubert, private detective, had just traveled thousands of kilometers from Montreal to reach this remote middle of nowhere area, situated near the far northern Lake Atamipek. Granted, this was a great distance to cover for a sole client, but word had it that he was a particularly wealthy one.
Alright, so it looks like this is some sort of a narrative game.
Carl had to drive a bit further north in order to meet with wealthy industrialist William Hamilton.
Got a camera, a notepad, cigarettes, is that?
Hamilton is waiting for Carl in the general store. It was time for him to get down to business. Hamilton never mentioned a road-blocking barrier. Why was it needed here in the back of Beyond? That would, however, be a mystery for another day. Carl had waited long enough for someone to come and raise it.
I needed some sort of wire cutters, I think. How do I put this map away? Is it M? No. Q.
Hamilton was a prosperous owner who had acquired various businesses, as well as metal mines in this northern region.
Picked ourselves up a bottle. What's this? An interesting work of art. Alright. What else is up here? I think that's actually the Quebec flag.
Emperor Duplessis, in spite of his conservative agenda, did a good job in colonizing the rural north, which helped to re-establish the region as an integral part of the province of Quebec. The blue fleur-de-lis could be seen fluttering in the wind here and there, taunting the red Canadian flags on the other side of the province's boundaries.
So, we found the bolt cutters. I just want to check this place out very quickly.
Hamilton no doubt knew who managed the barrier. Carl wanted to give him a call, but that would have been too easy though, as sure enough the line was acting up.
It will be good. Alright. Oh, let's just quickly chop this open.
The cutters made quick work of the chain. What better way to investigate vandals than to get into their shoes, Carl, the professional vandal, thought, reveling in the irony of the situation.
Sweet, so now we're past the bridge.
William Hamilton enjoyed a lavish country house built in the very heart of the northern forest.
It's a little difficult to drive.
Not too far from here. The local populace was divided when it came to the affluent man. Some saw a wealthy philanthropist dedicated to improving the region's economy. Others an aging Englishman who would do anything to further his fortunes. And those ones hated him enough to go on about scheming against him.
Oh, it's starting to snow. Starting to snow. Look at that.
Carl was not made aware that winter would come early this year. The North made clear who was the boss up there. Snow, which didn't care much about the date when it felt like dumping its first load of the year.
I wonder if this ice makes it more difficult when turning. It doesn't really seem like it.
Hamilton had recently acquired a few local businesses, but the last straw was the reopening of a mine, which gave rise to a wave of protests and threats from the Cree people.
Oh shit. That guy's in a hurry.
Given these circumstances, Carl reckoned that a good number of people must be feeling compelled to oppose Hamilton in one way or another. So far, only the industrialist's house had been a target, but soon enough, Carl thought, the target would become the man himself. the truck was running on fumes. Good thing that the general store was close by.
Okay, so I guess the first place we're going to is the general store. Gotta get some gas. Oh geez. Tree blockage. This is the store, right? Pulling for that gas.
The pumps wouldn't surrender their divine nectar so easily. In all likelihood, they had to be switched on from inside the store.
Is there anything in here?
A milkman had to drive by every week to fill the bottles. The fresh milk indicated a recent visit.
Coca-Cola. This place is a mess. What's this? Military rations.
An
Oh,
explosion
shit.
suddenly occurred outside. Maintaining his composure, Carl recalled something from his military training.
Wolves.
Wolves always stay away from populated areas. Wait, was it about bears? Hate was in the air. Seems like some villagers barely tolerated each other.
Weird. So what's going on here? Oh, there's an issue
Carl
with the
was no
generator.
electrician, but he could identify a wiring problem when he saw one.
So it looks like we need pliers and tape. I'm gonna take a guess that they're probably out in this place, but I'm gonna light this fire quickly, just in case. I'm not really sure if I'll need to keep warm. Yeah, I do. That makes sense. Alright, what do we got in here? What? We need a key. Unless we can open this. Nope. Doors are shut from the other side. So we're gonna have to find the key. Great. Now this place is pitch dark.
A radiator without power is as good as a wood stove without logs.
Oh yeah, the lights are... The power's out. I was
You
about to
don't
try
leave
to...
ammunition out in the open like this? Was Gilles Lachance that
I was about to
careless?
try the light switch. Look at all these drawers. Tape. That's one of them. Was that something too? Let's see. There's the key.
Finding a key is easy. Finding the right keyhole, not so much.
Sail. Is there anything in there? What's this?
According to that log, it seemed like the whole village owed some money to the general store. Carl was far more interested in the bunch of
Suspicious.
nearby addresses he had just gotten his hands on, though.
I think we found a clue. Alright. Nope, not what I wanted to do. I'm gonna shut that. Can I open up these drawers? Nope. What's this? I say this.
The snowstorm pummeled everything in its path. Carl was not surprised when he heard no tone. Gilles Lachance, Carl recollected, was the general store's manager. Should Hamilton not be available, he was the man to talk to. Or what if Hamilton had moved up his appointment with his physician?
Ah, what if? Oh, I can't turn it on without power, of course. Ooh, medical pack. Can I climb this? Yes, I can. What's up here? Give me the goods. Ah, wine.
The Plouffe family. The old black and white show from the 50s related the ups and downs of a typical family living in Quebec City. in the aftermath of World War II.
Clock is stuck
It
at
was like
3.
the Addams Family, minus the macabre and a walking hand.
And a walking hand. What a comedian. Okay, so we got the key. Yes, we do. Actually, shouldn't we... No, we still need the pliers. I was gonna say, why can't we just tape that thing now, but... Let's see what we got in here. Pliers, there we go. Let's quickly go repair that and get some lights on. And then we'll finish searching these places and move on. Okay. So I think there's a power switch over here, right? Do we need to turn this on? Alright. Let's finish looking in here. What's this? Nails, screws, stuff. This place.
Whatever happened here, things got pretty rough, and not a trace of Hamilton.
Ah. Just information, I guess. What's in here? Here is the spark plug that you ordered for your Ski-Doo. So I'm guessing it's just a spark plug. Alright, that'll probably come in handy. What do we got here? Food? What is that? Fire starter, I think is what it is. Probably. A map of the province of Quebec.
Amateur hunters showing some pride at having killed a nice pelted beast. With men like this roaming the area, wolves would become extinct within 10 years, Carl thought. A nice picture of the Magasin La Chance store,
Look at that.
seemingly taken the day it was first opened. It feels frozen in time, from an era long forgotten. Jumping from that height was akin to tempting death. Perhaps that man on the snowmobile had seen enough of this world already.
Oh yeah, probably. Suicidal, you know. Casually. Okay, so...
The note explained that the garage and the store couldn't be supplied with electricity at the same time.
Okay. So we'll turn off the store's power. Turn on the garages. I'm guessing that's on. Is that on? Doesn't really look like it through the window. Is there a light switch? Okay, there we go. It's on.
The crowbar was stuck under the lift. Notwithstanding
Crowbar.
Carl's imposing stature, car lifting wasn't part of his skill set yet.
Oh. Oh, this is my jam. Yeah. What's this? Oh, that's the button to lift it. Okay. Grab that.
At long last, the crowbar was within Carl's grasp.
At long last.
Surely it would come in handy at some point.
Like smashing milk bottles? Guess not. Oh, we still gotta fill up the car. Probably should have done that before I switched the power. We'll go over and do that now then. Okay. So we'll quickly fill that up. Or I guess I have to still plug it in.
Everyone knew the stories of Donalda and Alexis, and everyone hated Séraphin Poudrier just the same, even at the edge of the world.
I don't know
was
who
no
they are.
exception.
Alright. You know, I think this car moved a little bit while I've been gone. Just thinking. Looks like it has. Okay, so we're filled up on gas now. I might as well check the area around here. What's this? A crossbow bolt. Okay. It looks like it wants me to take a picture of it. Sure. Let's just snag a picture of that. We'll keep the picture. And what's in here? Do I need a key? Oh no. Ew. We'll grab some wood. I think we can store stuff in the back of the car. So I'll just grab a bunch of wood and store that for fire in the future. Oh, there's something up there too. Let me just toss this away. Because if there's stuff to grab, we don't want to have too much on us. I don't think we need this bottle. Where's all that wood I just picked up? Oh, there it is. Yeah. It's cool that it actually shows it like sitting in the car. Should I have a weapon right now? I feel like I should have a weapon, but I don't. What is that? Oh yeah, I'm following wolf tracks. Probably not a good idea. Aw, damn. I was hoping that was a rifle. No wolf could have done that.
Carl wondered what the hell could that thing be?
The fuck?
It looked like a man fossilized in ice.
Look at my stress going up.
All of a
Holy
sudden,
crap.
Carl felt like he was pulled inside a world of dreams. A cold, dimension. Somehow, self-control was slipping from his grasp.
There's a guy running from... What the hell was that? A wolf? What's this?
To all
Beast
appearances,
enjoys long
this
slumbers.
was a hunting log. Better yet, a war diary.
Its sanctuary seems impregnable. Ice is everywhere. I need to exercise patience and wait for it to come out. So it sounds like there's some sort of crazy ass wolf around here that apparently can freeze people in ice. What's over here? Could've sworn I just heard something.
What could these engraved numbers mean? A fresh path suddenly appeared.
739. A fresh path. Oh shit. Yeah, he's running after him now. Weird. Oh, so this is his car. I guess is it crashed? I can't even tell.
The vision slowly faded away, like an icicle melting in the palm of your hand. Carl, back in the real world, now knew who the icebound man was.
It's the shop owner, right?
The general store's manager himself. That had to be the worst parking job ever. Who was Carl to judge, though? It may be customary to park like that around these parts. Or not.
How could a tree fall in the middle of the road? Nah. I think there are, let's see, there's a few houses back the way we came. There's a few houses the other way. I'm just thinking, where should we head first? Let's backtrack so that we get everything. So we'll go to the very first place and work our way back from there.